Nice. Awesome movie. I think we're going to do that one more time because I like shooting things. We're going to Overwatch all. And we're going to see what happens. Intern. I highly recommend you go watch it. You should go watch it like right now if you can. Seriously. Star Tease. Oh, part 5, dude, so good. Oh, a mech. Look at that. Mechy boy. I do think they stopped giving experience after a while, so you can't just farm them. Oh, hush. You're fine. Danish, damn it, boy. Damn it, mommy. Seriously, cheese? Oh my God, really? You ain't lying. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt.
That was just a warm-up.
Was it? I love the Shepherd voice. It's so good. Okay, well, I think that's enough fun for now. Let's just end this fool and get out of here. Oh, cyclic fire did not kill him. I think he grazed one of them. That's okay though. That's okay. Guinness, McJameson can take it out. Oh yeah, 13. Get out of here, bud. Goodbye. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. All right, time to roll.
Affirmative.
Time to roll. We got our 3 Elerium cores and the awesomest loot ever, a scope.
Xcom operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
It's a freaking scope. But yeah, dude, the Astartes Part 5 is absolutely insane. I'm super duper stoked, and if you like a dude, if you want to watch some commentary on it, I highly recommend Arch Warhammer's reaction video to it. Normally he waits a little while before he vultures other people, you know, stuff that's like Astartes and stuff, but dude, it's so good. And he goes in depth into the lore of what he thinks it is, and I don't know Warhammer lore hardly at all, so I have no freaking idea if he's right or wrong or any of that other stuff. But it is really good, really good. I highly recommend it. And it's not got as much combat. In fact, I don't believe it has any actual combat in it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have any actual combat in it, but it is just, oh, it's so good. So I can't stop saying so good. I'm sorry. Slaves no more. Join us. Take control of the nightmare. Let's do it. I cannot stress how good it is. I cannot even articulate how good it is. That's how good it is. My articulation sensor is broken. Definitely broken. Oh, my dudes, a successful mission. Our first one since coming back. Thank you guys for being here. I very much appreciate you guys coming here. I'm humbled every single day. I really am. Especially after being gone for so long. And I know it's been a tough little while. I got, you know, my internet went down after the tornado disaster in Nashville, and then I got sick again. I did not have the corona, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I might have had it during the winter, I don't know. You never know, man, you never know. We wouldn't know anyway. It was freaking bad. But anyway, and then I had the move that was where I was gone for a week, so I very much appreciate you guys sticking around. It's very awesome. And if you're watching and you're not a follower, please consider hitting that follow button. We're on that road to 250, baby, and we can do it. We're at like 160 now, so, you know, getting there, my dudes, getting there. Getting there. And we can do it. We can do it, my friends, with legends like you. We sure can. I know it. I knows it. And the YouTube channel's picking up pretty good too. I'm up to 140 subscribers, so I'm super stoked about that. Got a couple while I was gone over the weekend, so yippee-ki-yay. And you know, I have my own streaming room. You know, like I said, the only problem is that the waifu can still hear me throughout the entire apartment. So when I'm screaming like a madman because, you know, stuff is awesome, she can still hear me. It's not the greatest. So I see what I did, because his aim is absolute shit. I gave him combat protocol instead of sentinel. Got it. Now he has medical protocol. Excellent. Now here's the question. Since I'm not giving him sentinel, do I give him ever vigilant? And if I don't give him ever vigilant, what am I going to give him? I know we're probably going to go field medic, most definitely. But am I going to give him airdrop? Do I go ahead and get Trojan? Do I get scanning protocol, interference? Not Shadow Strike. We're not doing that. And since I'm not doing all that stuff, we're not giving him failsafe. I guess he's going to be the actual first full medic, with the exception of capacitor discharge. Because his aim is, unless his aim picks up, we're probably not going to do much with it. So I think we're just going to save his points for now. Come on, Tracy. Grrr, I've been feeding her kills like nobody's business, dude. 3 Illyrium cores, 2 scopes. 2 scopes. Field medic as you are training him to be medic, yeah. But I usually been using the Xcom AP to, you know, give them ever vigilant as well as field medic. So we got a hair trigger and an expanded magazine. I don't remember picking those up. Maybe they were in the loot box or something. Dude, I have so many engineers now. It's like, what do I do with them all? They give extra supplies, but do they do anything else if I put them in charge of... Because I got most of my dudes on intel, right? And the scientists give good intel. Engineers are for supplies. It's like, I really don't know what to do with them other than just letting them chill around. It just sucks that you can't put them more into the proving grounds and get those dudes to go faster. That would be really cool. So, do I have the ability to make... Yes, I do. We only got 4 cores left, which kind of sucks. I just got 3, so that means we were down to 1. So I am going to start building magazines. We'll go ahead and do that. 4 days. It's not bad. It's not bad. Send your spacesuit wear on while you stream because, you know, in a spacesuit, no one can hear you scream. Traycon? I think you've missed the point of that, my dude. I think you've missed the point of that. Oh, in space, no one can hear you scream. That's not true. That's not actually true. In the vacuum, no one can hear you scream. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and what else do we have? We already did that one. We've got the devils here that are going, and where's Tango down? Tango down. Tango down's on a supply raid here. We've got 5 days until we're at 100%. So, and they're at 58. They're at 46. Okay, scanning we go. Scanning we go. I would really like to go ahead and do one of these. Do I have the ability to do it though? Oh, you know what we can do? You know what we can do? Ergo around space. I know, dude. I'm just screwing around. No, misclick. Misclick. Shin must go into training. We must have more officer training. And there he is. Ha 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 ha. Do we give him jammer or trial? Definitely jammer. Definitely jammer. How long is he going to be in there? 10 days? 8 days. Okay, that's not bad. So we'll just chill. We'll just chill. I'm probably not going to send them out. I don't have any other specialists available, I don't believe. You know what? Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. I want to see. We haven't done any actual black sites other than the main mission one. I want to actually do one. I guess you are not an alien. Are you kidding me, dude? That is like one of my favorite movies of all time, dude. And Aliens is even better. And I know a lot of people give it shit because it's like, oh, they wanted to go action, space, horror, and all this. Still, though, Aliens was probably like the formative movie of my like a young life. Just because I can't remember the dude's name. Oh man, we're all gonna die, man. Yeah, man. That guy was cool. I liked him. He was crazy. All right, now what are we looking at? 25 to 27. Okay. Screaming Eagles is the only one available. Hope is also. Oh, they're tired. Oh, you poor bastards. Oh, that sucks for you. It sucks for you. So we're bringing more battle. So it's gonna be 25 to 27, irregardless, right? So do we just go ahead and do it? That's the question, right? That's the question. Do I just go ahead and do it, or I could also give him lightning strike? How much does that cost? He has 0 AP, and it's gonna be 30. Ouch. Yeah, dude, Alien was a really good movie. I did see Alien first, so I was a kid, and I think I watched it on Sci-Fi, man. That movie gave me nightmares for years, man. And the facehugger scene in Aliens, oh my god, dude, that creeped me out for years, dude. I had nightmares that I was getting facehugged for years and years and years and years. What really kills me is that the new movies suck ass. Like, straight up, there's no excuse. They just suck. Period. They have some redeeming qualities. The Prometheus has some redeeming qualities. The main character is not as awesome as Ellen Ripley, but she's interesting a little bit, I guess, and you kind of empathize with her toward the end of the movie. But Alien Covenant is absolute garbage. Yeah, they tried to be really basically what it felt like they were trying to do, and I got this idea from the Critical Drinker, is that they tried to make this movie answering like the big questions about, you know, the origins of life on Earth and, you know, existence and all this other stuff, and then they shoehorned that shit into an alien movie, and then that's it. And they really sucked at it. They really sucked at it, because I watched both of those movies for myself. The one thing that stuck out in Aliens, everyone smokes heavily. Yeah, it kind of triggers me now because I quit smoking about 2 years ago, and watching movies like Constantine or like Aliens, like you were talking about, where everybody's smoking constantly, it really does. It's like, stop it. But I mean, it's the flavor of the year. I love the computers too. They're so like retro 70s. It's awesome, so awesome. It's really funny that they use that type of computer system in like the 25th century. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, we're still going to be using the same keyboards and monitors. They didn't even. It's probably because of low budget, right? Because you remember the main computer room in Alien? It's literally just a small room with like lights on it. It's absolutely crazy. Now, I don't really know if I want to do this or not with these guys, because we do have Marbattle, who is a badass. Is he a commander? He is a field commander. Wait, hang on. Does that mean that he can level up? He's a field commander. I thought... Am I missing something? No, I don't think I am. He's max level, so... Okay. Yeah, tiny CRT monitors you don't see anymore today. Yeah, and I mean, I understand why they did it, low budget, all that other stuff, but it's kind of like they didn't really, and that's one of the reasons why it's such one of those movies where it's like I let it pass when it does that, because it does so many other things right. Like Ripley is actually the feminist, you know, strong, independent, competent female character. She is the main character, and she is a freaking badass. And you empathize with her through most of the movie, especially at the end when she's all by herself, and she goes back for the freaking cat. She goes back for the cat, dude. Oh, so good. So good. And it's believable. You believe that she could do these things. And it's because they actually, you know, gave a damn about her character, and they used someone who was a relatively good actor. You know, Sigourney Weaver's pretty good. She's pretty good at it. I don't really like much of the other stuff she did. I think she wrote... Really? We don't have any Warden armor? I just have to... I don't want to give you an exosuit, dude. Come on now. Come on. So, yeah, that kind of makes me want to be like, well, with 25 to 27 enemies... I mean, there are no reinforcements, right? And we did pretty well last time. We could bring along someone who doesn't need that armor. What was it? Tracy was along last time. So I mean, we could bring a grenadier. That's a thing. We could also bring. Oh, you know what we could do? We got Needle here. Where is what's his face? Grenadier Shabina. She's in another squad, but she should be good. It's not fair to criticize them on tech stuff. LED monitors came around a few decades later. Yeah, but I mean, look at Star Trek. They were out, not what, 8 years later? Star Trek: The Next Generation, excuse me, or Star Trek, the original, where they had CD players in Star Trek. They had the little communicators and all that other stuff, you know. But Alien wasn't a movie about tech of the future. I quite like that it's dirty, it's dingy, the computers are all freaking old and made for purpose rather than to look cool and to be high tech. I quite like it. It is quite enamoring as far as that goes. Now, do I have enough Illyrium? I don't think I do. No, I don't. So even if I brought a Grenadier, I still don't have enough freaking armor for everybody. But I can give her... Do we not have... I was thinking of bringing a sniper. I mean, 8 plus 3, it's not the best. Not the best. 8+2 with the frickin' thingamajigger here, but we'd have a shred storm cannon, so there is that, right? There is that, and we have a grenades. I could also just straight up give her attack vest to give her that extra little bit. Not sure about that though. Not sure about that. Not only that, Marbattle here won't have. Star Trek was ahead of its time. They were using flip cell phones in the 60s. Yeah, they were, and several, and they were using, you know, they had teleconferencing where you could talk to a dude on a TV and talk back and forth. That was ahead of its time. They had all kinds of different media, like they had floppy disks, or you could call it floppy disks, or you could call it USB drives. They had those, the little disk things that you could do. They didn't have replicators in TOS, but they did have synthesizers, which is not the same thing. But do I have a? I do not have. Okay, so we're definitely not doing this right now. Yeah, we're definitely not doing this right now. We'll leave it alone. But they had food synthesizers, which basically meant you take a little cube, and it's basically basic nutrients, and that cube can then be reorganized. The matter in it can be reorganized into like a food tray, which I thought was crazy. It's like a lot of the stuff that they did in Star Trek was really good. Like warp drive was actually like this amazing thing that they put in there, because most sci-fi at the time just used rockets and didn't even care about the science of what their crap did. But in Star Trek, I mean, they didn't explain it very much. To be fair, they weren't super good at it. They didn't do that later until the next gen. But TOS was pretty good at it. So East Asia, where is East Asia? East Asia, and we got 8 dudes recruiting. So let's go ahead and go bling bling bling. Get them on intel. Wait, no, this is liberated. We're gonna put them on supply, and we'll go there. But they still were like way ahead of the time. They had tablets in TOS. Technically, they were clipboards that, when you wrote on them, also dictated electronically. They really didn't do the tablet thing until next gen. But still, it was technically a tablet. It just looked like a freaking brick. But yeah, they had there was only one episode where they actually had a CD. And it wasn't like a CD like we think. You put the CD in and then it plays on a screen. It was the disc was the screen. You set the disc on a little receptacle, and the image played on the disc itself, and it was stored within the disc. So it was even more high tech than we have today, which is really crazy if you think about it. Oh, extract advent supplies, eh? Is this a lost mission? This is going to be a lost mission, isn't it? It's going to be a lost mission. So we might actually be able to finagle this one. Maybe. 7 to 9, so it should be relatively easy with Screaming Eagles. Yeah, maybe. Let's see if we boost it 4 days, 9 hours. Yeah, it should be good. Should be pretty good. I could give Danish a shotgun. We could do that. We could do something like that. I could give Marbattle the frickin' scram gun. Oh, it just kills me that I don't have anything else. Question is, do I care about this? Really? It's a supply mission. So it could give us Illyrium. That's the thing. I like the uniforms. I think the communicator flip in Star Trek heavily influenced the real design of the flip phone. The flip was already cool, so they latched onto it. I agree, Traycon. And in fact, it's not I think the communicator flip phone heavily influenced the real design of the flip phone. That's not the case. It did. The people who invented the design specifically state that Star Trek was their inspiration. The guys who developed modern phones, Star Trek was the inspiration. Let's be real, dude. Star Trek was the inspiration for a lot of the things we have today, because the engineers behind it really love Star Trek. I mean, a lot of people like Star Trek, and the thing that kills me is they're just butchering the shit out of it with the new stuff. Star Trek Picard and Discovery are disappointing, to say the least. Might as well be comfortable and live constantly in climate controlled environment. Yeah, Yeah, I think their uniforms are basically long sleeve T-shirts. Yeah, but I mean, if you look into the lore of like the books and stuff, it explains a little bit more about how their uniforms work. They're actually much in the show. They are actually just long sleeve T-shirts that stretch and everything. Every day is casual Friday. But they do explain how the uniforms work a little bit better as far as lore goes in the books. And I'm a big Star Trek nerd, so I've read almost all of the like 600, 800 books that there are. I've read almost all of the TNG ones. I'd say about 3/4 of the DS9, most of the Voyager ones, especially the ones that are after they get back. And I don't really like a lot of the Academy stuff. That stuff was, let's just say, I don't like prequels, because you know what they do with prequels. You know what happens. So are we going to do this? Are we really going to do this? Advent. It's in the wilderness. So it's extract Advent supplies. You're an ST turn. No, yeah. No, I'm not a Star Trek nerd. Never. I'd never do that. Never. All right, so yeah, we're definitely. I think we're gonna do it just like this. We're gonna have the shred storm cannons. We're not gonna bring a grenadier. I might bring Tracy along again. That's probably a good idea, considering what's going on. She is in another squad. She is tired. 5 days, 8 hours. So it says 5 days. So I'm assuming she won't be shaken. Guinness, how tired are you, bro? I don't know how tired Guinness is. Let's look. Guinness. We could just do it right here. Yeah, Screaming Eagles. Guinness is 6 days tired. No! Okay, so that means we're going to have to... Oh, even with the boost, we're not going to get maxed. Okay. It's only 5 days. Yeah, I think we're going to have to pass on this one. I think we're just going to have to pass. Yeah, there's no way we're really going to be able to finagle this one. Yeah, all right, we're good. Star Trek oxymoron, casual uniform. They butchered the character of Jean-Luc Picard. Yeah, dude, I tried to watch it. I really did, and I want to get into it. But the problem is that it's a lot. It basically like just like the Predator movie, the new Predator movie. I don't know if that's what you want to call it. It's a lot of the things that are wrong with modern entertainment is especially when they're doing. I'm not doing that. Especially when they're doing. What is this? Find a lead. I don't need a scientist. It's a lot that's wrong with modern entertainment when they take an old franchise and they try to reinvigorate it. It's the same thing that happened with Star Wars, and it's that basically these people who have like this ideological bent, they say, oh, this X franchise, Star Trek, doesn't have my ideology into it, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to shoehorn my ideology into it, and they somewhat ambush troop column. I still don't have enough stuff to do this, so I can't finagle it, unfortunately. And then they try to shoehorn their ideology into it, and it turns into absolute garbage. And here's the interesting thing: that the director of The Last Jedi is making a crime movie. That's it. Rian Johnson is making a like Clue type movie where you have a lot of logical, consistent stuff. Like this person did this, so therefore this and this and this. So he's making a movie that's extremely detail-oriented, that has a lot of, like, you got to follow each lead and on. So if he successfully makes that movie, and it turns out to be logically consistent within its own framework, that means Rian Johnson intentionally destroyed the Star Wars franchise when he made The Last Jedi. Because basically that movie is a freaking mess, and it means that he was literally just looking to subvert and not actually looking to make a good movie. But yes, anyway, back to Star Trek. They did butcher Picard in the new Star Trek. He literally just gets yelled at by all the women and doesn't do a damn thing about it. And I can't even, dude. I can't even. Like, I think it's just Patrick Stewart also being as old as he is, smash and grab. Yeah, I still can't do it. I don't have enough dudes. Being as old as he is. Oh yes, Killian now has all those traits removed. Do we have anybody else that has a negative trait thing? I get the impression about Rian Johnson in Episode 8. Yeah, it feels that way. It really does. Because if he can literally make a Clue-like movie where it's all about the details. It's all about the details. And how can you claim that he's not the type of person to do a detail-oriented, lore-heavy movie when he could do a movie like that? You know what I mean? I'm not even saying it's going to be good. I'm not even saying he's going to be able to do it. I'm just saying they hired him to do a movie like that after The Last Jedi. It's hard to imagine that any studio would do such a thing. But the thing about it is, it did make money. It just didn't, do as well as it should have. Okay, somebody's at 100%. That would be you down here. Destroy the alien relay. We still got 3 days to go. I think I'm going to... Stand by. My little girl just walked in. she just opens the door. It's like, "Hi, Daddy." That's great. Okay, so we're gonna keep scanning for that one, and that's got 14 hours on it, so that's probably gonna trigger first. I at least like them to get vulnerable, so we're gonna keep doing that. And the Devils here are at 75. They got 20 hours as well, so we're gonna have some back-to-back missions going on here. All right, let's do it. But yeah, Star Trek Picard just, and not only that. You know what they never did in Star Trek? Cuss. Like, I can recall maybe a handful of times in all of the series from TOS to Voyager where they actually cussed. And it was usually damn and Data saying shit in one of the movies. And it was because he was like really emotionally unstable. All right, so we've got get Advent's attention. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. I don't want to increase their thing here. Now, what is their strength in Brazil? 8? I have a feeling we're going to get invaded soon, and I'm going to have to do something crazy. Yeah, I have that feeling. This UFO has been hovering over this spot for a hot minute. I think it's going to happen. High capacity magazines. Yeah. All right, so we are going to grab advanced high-capacity magazines and get rid of one of our cores because I'm a derp. Derp. Now, here's the question: have I boosted everything, or am I just derping it out here? Let's see. Did I boost you? No, I did not. Look at that. It's a liberation mission. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Boom. It's about to trigger. Oh, it's still got 14 hours. Never mind. So they're vulnerable. I don't think that's going to go down any. You're at 110. You're vulnerable. You still got 2 days, though, so that's fine. Stand by for me 1 second. All right, my dude. Sorry, I had to close the door. My little girl, she's having a ball just playing around and stuff. So then the new apartment is so awesome, and I don't have to. I can just stream in my office, and but still it echoes a lot because we still got a lot of bare walls. So I got some foam that needs to go up on the walls as well to prevent that, but we'll have to worry about that later. Now, I was talking about Star Trek Picard. I still can't believe what they've done with both Star Trek Picard and I think we're just going to have to do this. I don't think it's going to go down anymore. It's 19 to 21. It's going to give us another resistance contact like we need one. But it kills me the way they've absolutely butchered it, right? It's always been so intelligent. And don't get me wrong, some of the episodes are filler in some of the stuff, and some of them are not the greatest, but they always tried to be at a higher level. And I think almost every episode of Star Trek Picard, they cuss. And it's not damn, and it's not shit. It's the F word, fluff. And it's very visceral. And many of the characters talk like we do today. And the problem with that is one of the reasons why in all of the other Star Treks they don't talk like us today is because it's 400 years in the future. We don't talk like people like English speakers did 400 years ago. We'd barely be able to understand them. And so everybody is extremely articulate. Ooh, free captured rebels. Everybody is extremely articulate in the 24th century. You see what I mean about the UFOs just literally hovering above that? All right, must launch or abort. Okay, so let's boost. We're just throwing our intel straight out the water here. 13. Oh, yes, this one. This one. I actually finally get to give someone a pistol because I finally remembered to send one. Okay, boys. Let's rock and roll. We've got Landon, Rattler Smith, Space Cowboy, Stalker, Thriller, Rocky, and Gunner. Oh, God, this is going to be great. I don't think I have a Grenadier, do I? Oh, I do! Space Cowboy. Woo! Thank God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it shows their PCS. Oh, that's cool. And we launch. Yes, indeed. But they talk a lot like we do here, and in the other series, the ones before the modern era, everybody is extremely articulate. Civilians, even in the books, even in the books, there are characters that are dumbasses, right? They are slackers and lazy mofos, and they touch on them a little bit. They're not actually characters; they're just kind of like give them a little perspective there. And even they are extremely articulate. They talk not necessarily with gravitas, but at least with purpose, because why, if you have that much technology, why would everybody not be extremely educated? It kills me that so many of the characters are so not giving a damn about anything. You know what I mean? And the worst part is that you might be able to do a really gritty Star Trek that has a lot of violence, and it's all about the violence, like Picard is. Like most Star Trek, there was violence, yes, but a lot of times it was very sanitized. Even when there was killing and murder, it was still not the norm. It was so outside the norm that it was shocking, and it was very visceral, and you're like, oh my God, that happened. And even space combat in like TNG was rare, and when it did happen, it was like ooh and ah, and there wasn't very much stuff in it. Even with the Dominion War in DS9 and the way that Voyager had to do space combat, it was still it wasn't the main part of the thing, right? It wasn't the whole purpose. In Picard, dude, there's so much violence and killing, and it's very, like 7 of 9 dual wields phaser rifles and murders like 30 dudes in a scene. Don't get me wrong, she probably could do such a thing. Like physically able to do such a thing. But I doubt that the character would. And that's another thing. They turned her into a lesbian, which is fine, sort of. But the problem is that she's also completely nihilistic and a drunkard, which doesn't make any sense to the character. Not only that, if you remember correctly, alcohol messes with her implants. It absolutely just, and they don't explain any of it. That's the thing, is that they just dropped a little note here or there of why she is the way she is, maybe a little flashback or something. I can understand the lesbian thing, because she didn't even, when she tried to get it on with Chakotay, I'm going to go ahead and save it. When she tried to get it on with Chakotay in Voyager, spoiler alert, it didn't really work out. So she was exploring that side of herself, and of course she could like women. That's the thing. But they don't even explain it. It just is, and there's no real development. It all happens 30 years off screen, and she's a completely different character. Like they could have gotten somebody. They could have made a whole new character and made that what 7 of 9 is, and it would have been fine. But no, they had to do it to 7 of 9. And it kills me, because she was extremely logical and focused and super hyper, very, very, very hyper focused, like a Vulcan. That's what she reminded me of, and that's why her and Tuvok got along so well, so to speak. And so for them to do that to her is just very weird. Now in the books they did that to her as well in a different way. She's not a lesbian or anything, I don't think. And she does have a lot of relationships, but they explain it. They show you the trauma she goes through, how she gets there, and so when she's finally at a point where she acts like she's a normal human, sort of, kind of, and she takes on her name of Annika, you understand why, because it's there. I actually think that the future will be more like the culture of Firefly, where they overlap cultures, blend, and turn into language too. Erudite level of language. Yeah, I agree, Traycon. I liked Firefly for that reason. I do think it might be also a mixture of Russian in there too, with a little bit of Chinese, just because of the major players on the board. You know what I mean? I think most of the European languages are going to die, and the only one that's going to survive is probably going to be English. Just because of how the world... It depends on what happens over the next 20 or 30 years with China, and whether or not we decide to obliterate them or not. Which I'm kind of hoping we do. Not gonna lie. All right, so we have a mission to do. Enough pontification. Can I do this?
Bring it on.
Yes. Oh yeah. Did I give it to her? Does she have it? I don't. Wait, what? Maybe I have to move her or something? I'm unsure what happened there. Did it glitch? No, it says he still has it. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Sure. And also used in action. You gotta love that. Maybe it'll appear next turn. Okay. Well, anyway, enough of this nonsense. Let's get it on, shall we? Where is the extract? Over there. Is that a wall? The wall is all the way over there. Okay, we got a wall here. So maybe we go this way. Maybe. I have a feeling there's gonna be something in our way no matter which way we go. And we got 46 turns, so. I kind of want to go this way. I'm not going to lie. It looks like it might be a bit safer, but it's a huge area, right? The problem is this is not a huge area. But every time I try to sneak or finagle something like this, there's always something like right here. So you know what? Let's do something different. We're in a new place. Let's try it. Are you kidding me? It was more about using Jerry Reitman as the totem for lesbianism. Who doesn't want to imagine her in those possibilities? It's all part of the mainstreaming of homosexuality that is prevalent in modern media. Yeah, I mean, that is a thing. Hang on, I need some more coffee. Excuse me, I need to go holler at the waifu. Be right back. You heard that, did you? Love you. Alrighty. Oh God, did y'all hear that? Oh, no, y'all didn't hear nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so I kind of agree with you, man. And a lot of it is the thing about it is that less than 7 or 8% of people are homosexual, and the fact that it's so very prevalent is an ideological push. Thank you. I will definitely thank her. I will totally do that for you. All right, nobody else is stealth, so we are just gonna, I think we're just gonna move up to basically right where he is. So where can you move to? You can move up to here. And I think since you already gave the pistol away, we're gonna move you to there.
All right, I'll go.
And we're gonna move you right, I'm gonna move him right next to them so they can do it again if it didn't take. Maybe it did and she just has to be in range of somebody. I don't know how it's supposed to work, so we're just kind of going to let it roll, I guess.
No need to ask twice.
I don't know exactly how it's supposed to work. I've seen other people do it. Other people who play Long War. So maybe.
Heading your way now.
Yes, it is. Yeah. It's like I said, it definitely it is an ideological push, and I dislike it in the extreme because it is not, quote, normal. And the reason I say that, that doesn't mean it's evil. That doesn't mean it's bad. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. What it means is that normal is when more than half, like 60% of individuals are or do something. That is what is considered normal. Normal is basically what everyone does. Normal people have 2 eyes. Normal people have a singular nose with 2 nostrils. Normal people have a mouth with 32 teeth. Normal is 4 wisdom teeth. I am abnormal because I had my wisdom teeth taken out. Abnormal is not a negative thing. It is simply a descriptor of what something is. So to say that homosexuality is not normal is true, and is also not a moral judgment in whatsoever. The problem is that language has been so butchered by ideologues over the past 30 years that, or actually more like, been butchered by communist activists for the past like 60 years, that when you say that's not normal, people think you're making some kind of moral judgment about them, when that is not true at all. Oh yeah, he's got, I gave him, he doesn't have any regular grenades. Okay, well that doesn't matter. But what we're going to do is we're going to... See, the wall is over here. So I'm kind of thinking... He doesn't have any balls either. Excuse me. He doesn't have any of the scanny balls. So I'm thinking we literally just keep going this way. And I can come around the backside. No whammies? No whammies. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. All right, we got this. Okay, we got warning on reinforcements. They should be coming in relatively soon. But yeah, like the whole normal thing, that really kills me. Because that's just what it is. It's like what's normal for a dog? Well, dogs have deviated so much from their original gray wolf species because of, human engineering, that normal for a dog is a lot of different things. Whereas normal for a human is very specific, because the vast majority of us almost look exactly the same. When you count like body structure and things like that. Now there are differences between, different ancestries and races and all that stuff when it concerns certain things. Now it still says he has the pistol. I don't understand. See, he's only got 12 movement. It kind of makes me mad. Kind of makes me mad. I don't know what... Yeah, she doesn't have the pistol. I don't know why. Arg. I'm not going to get started on this, but for all of us, I dislike cultural manipulation enacted by the... Yeah. And don't get me wrong. I mean, that's the kind of thing you do want, is to, quote, normalize such things in certain ways, because you don't want people to make moral judgments on that stuff. But... Oh! Damn! But the problem with that is... there we go. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Okay, good. Now, this is gonna be awesome. So we got this incendiary... Oh, it's a regular incendiary grenade. No, we do have a poison grenade, though, so... We can totally do that. This is an elite, so acid grenade might be the best for him. Oh, we got 2 overwatches as well, so... Whatever I do need to... Does he have salvo? No, he has bombardier. Bombard. All right, what do we got here? What's our insanitile looking like? 100, 175. He's in cover and is completely hidden from everybody else, so we're gonna insanitize him. Because that way, if we get the mind control, it's not gonna... There we go, panicked. If we get the mind control, it's not gonna trigger any other parties. And let's see, what else we got? Ooh, we got Null Lance. Oh, come on, let me hit them both. Let me hit them both. Can I do it? Can I do it? Come on now. Come on. I know you can. Oh, okay, good. We got it. All right, so, Space Cowboy. Get your ass out of here, boy. All right, damn, he can't move because of the Overwatch, and I don't have somebody who can run the Overwatch. Do I not have somebody? I mean, I do, but I don't want to give up stealth, right? So, I mean, maybe we just blow his ass up. Fuse. But I want to hit that dude in the back, too. We could just grenade them both with a gas grenade. That'll knock the Overwatch off. Right? Yeah. Yeah, might actually get the kill too. Bombs away! I'll throw this mental image out. If you want to normalize female, you would want to be the poster child, Jerry Brown, and Rosie O'Donnell. I mean, that's a good point. That's a good point. Oh, it blew up the cover. Look at that. Oh, but you know what I did? You know what I didn't take into account? The fact that I wouldn't be able to move afterwards. Yay! So what we can do is we can command him to move. So, kind of kills me, man. So yeah, look, it's gonna hit him. It's gonna hit him. And there's no real way I can finagle that out. I'd have to literally point it in a different direction. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's the fact that they took a character and who was, yeah, I'm gonna have to command you, aren't I? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that too, because it will kill that one and it might kill that one. So I'm gonna move. Can you command from here? Maybe. But I think we're gonna move to here, and I'm gonna command from there.
Is it clear?
It's just a fact. And it's not even a lot of that, because you could do all that stuff. That's fine, because propaganda is propaganda. Propaganda is not bad in and of itself. It's only a bad word because people associate it with World War II German Empire, and you know, other people who did bad things with it. But Americans produce propaganda. I mean, there's constant propaganda today. You know, what is the Pledge of Allegiance? That's propaganda. Lee Greenwood song, you know. Damn, I can't remember the name of the song at the moment. But anyway, his famous song is it's straight up propaganda. That's exactly what it is. It's brainwashing, patriotic propaganda, and I fully 100% support it. I'm proud to be an American. That's what the name of it is. And I completely support it. Because, I mean, it definitely pushes something that I believe in. And that's the main reason. Propaganda is not a bad thing. Propaganda is how you word or portray media to convince others of your argument. And depending on what kind of thing you do depends on whether or not it's either good or bad. Some of it, you can have manipulative stuff that is very, very, very bad. Okay, I think he should be dead, right? He's going to take poison damage from that, I think. Let's see. What can you show me? So he's poisoned. So it doesn't say if he's going to do it next. He's only got 21 aim. But I think we're probably going to go ahead and move Shane up here and take at least a shot.
Like old times.
Go and do it and take a shot. 57. God, dude. That sucks. He does have chain shots, so I mean 57 is not bad. Let's take it. Come on. Does he want it? He wants it! He wants it! Nice. Implacable. Love it. Love me some implacable. Alright, now the question here, my dudes, is do I
Blending in.
ghost walk my ass up here? That's the question. Why can I not? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I gave him macrophages. Okay, so I could just go up top there. I want to see around this building, but I also want to see through the building. So, and the damn Muton is in my way. So, I mean, I could move up and take a shot with you. It's probably my best bet, in all honesty. Can I take a shot with you? Yeah, it doesn't even show that I could see him. Look at that. So if I go here, does it actually show that I can shoot? No. No. That kind of sucks, man. That really kind of sucks. I'm just gonna move here. If you did not say that, the officials in Tennessee will be showing up with a lifted black pickup truck to haul you off to the border. That's funny. No, dude. I gotta admit, dude. That's the thing is like my family is, you know, we're rednecks, and some of them are white. Some of us are white trash, but that's neither here nor there. The point is that while most of my family is very Americana, the whole patriotism, America is awesome, was never pushed on me as a child. It was more just there, and I took it in. You know, my mother was in the Army, and it was just kind of, I just kind of came upon most of the ideals myself, and I wasn't really super patriotic until I got closer and closer to an adult, and I decided that, you know, I want to join the military, be like my mom. Star Trek was a big influence of joining the military in my life, so, you know, there's that. Let's see what's right here. We already ghost walked, so I want to see what's through the building here. Although I understand the liberal corruption of Nashville is a real thing. It is, dude. It really is. Just, they won't stop, man. They just won't stop. And a lot of it is, you know, communist subversion from the USSR that took hold in like the 50s and the 60s, and has just been a constant thing ever since.
Okay.
And I'm not even joking. That's not a conspiracy theory. That is an actual thing. And they are, and the thing about it is there are actual documents that tie the CIA to the communist propaganda that populates our culture. The whole thing about women having it all, the career, the family, all that stuff, that's what that was. That was communist propaganda because they want to destroy the family. And it benefits government to have females in the workforce because it also benefits big business because it suppresses wages, because now women have to compete with men who are naturally more competitive. Ooh, okay, so this is not good. This is not good. Yeah, this is definitely not good. Crap. And I've got him, everybody's all out of position for this. What do we got here? 0-0. Okay, can I insanitize you at all? 93%, we're going for that.
Uneasy?
I don't know what we're going to do about this. I think we're going to have to... Damn, he's just disoriented. Alright. Fuse. I can kill you. You're probably going to die anyway because you're poisoned. So I'm super happy about that. Soulfire. Not going to kill you, though. Not going to kill you. He's not out of position, but what's the hack? Squad video feed, disorient. What's disorient? Does that disorient all enemies? Because that would be hilarious if that were the case. Disorient enemies for 2 turns. Yeah, we're totally doing that. The Soviet idea has always been to destroy this country from the corrupt. Well, one of the reasons that the Soviets took that route was because of nuclear weapons. So it's very hard to commit to an actual war when... Ooh, can I hit him in the back? Damn. It's very hard to commit to an... Damn it. I'm going to have to move him up. It's very hard to commit to a war when you have to when you have nuclear weapons to deal with. So that has a lot to do with it as well. Okay, so we got the heavy lancer there. Yeah, let's just poison these fools. We got heavy cover there. He'll probably come in. I think I'm going to end up... Nice! With the crits! Hell yeah. Did that kill that dude? No, we just can't see him. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Granada? No. Do we stasis? Mind merge? I mean, I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to do that. There's not much else we can do other than blow up that other fool. I think there was 4 of them, wasn't there? There was like a gunner over here or something. So we're gonna have to watch out for that stuff. So what I'm thinking here is I could go here because that lancer's probably gonna charge. That lancer's probably gonna charge. Damn, 3 lancers, dude. And you do not have the really awesome Overwatch, do you? No, you do not. 67, huh? Well, we will have a flank shot on that dude right there, so I think we're going to move up and we're going to take that shot. Flank shot. 93%, baby. Come on. Bada boom! 10 damage.
Could have definitely done without that.
Yeah, yep. We could have done without that, indeed. We can hail a bullet to you. I'm not sure I want to do that. You are still super duper. I'm going to stick you all the way back here. Get out there. All right, now. What am I going to do with you? Imminent reinforcements. That is not good. That is not good. We could go for another grenade, although, like I said, I don't have... I still think I want to do the disorient. We got combat protocol as well, so that's something we got. But yeah, nuclear weapons prevents a lot of that stuff from taking out. The Soviets couldn't have a proper war with us, so it's kind of like subvert or just let it chill, and that was not going to happen. Also, proxy wars. So there you go. Now, I think we're just gonna hack, honestly. I do need to move though, but I'm in full cover here. I can go here for full cover. Yeah, we'll do that. I could Sentinel instead, but disorienting all of them. Let's see, they're poisoned, so yeah, we'll disorient all of them.
Infiltrating access point.
We'll disorient all of them. I've never seen disorient all enemies for 2 turns. I've never seen that. I wonder if it's only the enemies you can see, or if it's all of them. Damn! Nice roll, dude. Good job. Oh. But yeah, there are videos on YouTube of a dude who basically, what is it called? He didn't convert. It's when you basically turn traitor and go to another country. I forget the word. I'm having a bit of a flood moment in my head. But anyway, he turned against the Soviets and came to the U.S. as and told us what he did. And he came here as a spy, as a diplomat, quote unquote, and basically used a lot of the liberals who were more, quote, open-minded, and we have an open society. They used that against us to plant ideas in our culture that were very bad. And one of them was the extreme normalization of alternate lifestyles, let's just say. Because I don't want to get banned from Twitch, because they're derps, and they'll do it. You know they will. So it's just you two, huh? Just you two. Can I hit that guy in the back? No. I have to get right here, which means I'll be. It says I'm flanked, but who am I flanked by? We could just Overwatch. I could also suppress that guy right there. I could just Overwatch. What's my shot on that dude? 41. So I could just go ahead and kill him with hail of bullets, or I could just Overwatch. I think I'm gonna Overwatch.
Scanning.
And you... See, we do not have... He doesn't see anything over here. I don't want to run up there without Ghostwalker, which has now got a 3-turn cooldown. So... I think I'm just going to move him up here, and we're going to see what we see. Oh, hello. So hopefully we don't get revealed here. We do not. Excellent. So disoriented, biggest booms. Biggest booms. Nice! Nice! Got that 3 damage there. And he's disoriented as well. Yeah, there is another dude over there. Cool. So I'm hoping... Oh, I'm sorry, kitty. I stepped on your tail. Aww. No! Okay, missed. Woo!
I'm all right.
Overwatch. I was hoping they'd charge me. Oh, but the miss. The 26, dude. The 26. Really? You're going to shoot too? I was about to say, dude, you better not hit me with 26 aim, dude. Are you not dead? Wow. I thought he was going to die. He must not be poisoned anymore. Is he not poisoned anymore? No, he's not. What a bastard. So... I can insanity him. That will kill him. And then I could fuse him, and that'll kill him. So we got these 3 fools over here. Do you fuse that? Okay. So as far as my Grenadier goes, I'm seriously considering just. I mean, it's 2 turns, right? So I could. These guys are still poisoned. They're still poisoned, right? It still says poison. They are. No, he's not poisoned. He is. Is he not, or is it just so many I can't see it? Is he poisoned? No, he's not. That's kind of weird. So, I guess what I do is I do this. Incendiary grenade! Kaboom! Boom.
This is for you!
Bada boom, baby! For once, Tango and the misses works in your favor, right? Woo! There it is. There it is. I wanted to blow up the car, so I made sure the grenade hit it properly. All right, so I think we're just going to kill these dudes like this. I'm going to kill you.
The voices are real.
Get it, girl. Come on. Insanita! Give me that juicy loot. Juicy loot.
Terminated.
Does he not drop loot? Wait, what? How does he not drop loot? I think this is going to destroy the loot there. Oh, it mind controlled him. Son of a biscuit eater. That sucks, man. And there goes the other loot. Bada boom. Loot destroyed. Man, that sucks.